Welcome to Elaine Clark VO Real Talking Tips, where it's all about communication. I'm the author of There's Money Where Your Mouth Is, a complete insider's guide to earning income and building a career in voiceovers, and voiceovers for podcasting, how to develop a career and make a profit. I'm also the creator of 2 Elaine Clark apps, Activate Your Voice, 5-minute exercises to strengthen your speaking voice, and Adding Melody to Your Voice, speech improvement instruction and workout. This is the 8th of 52 micro communication lessons. So subscribe and tune in each week to Real Talking Tips for a new communication lesson. Episode 8, Talk Too Slow? Tips for Speeding Up. Last episode, we addressed ways to slow down fast talkers. In this episode, the opposite group of slow speakers get their due. Hi, I'm Elaine Clark. One of my favorite slow scenes in a movie is in Zootopia. It takes place at the DMV with Flash, the ultra-slow-moving sloth. It humorously illustrates the frustration of needing something quickly when movement and speech is performed at a snail's, or rather, a sloth's pace. The reason for slow speech and long pauses is varied. It could be the result of a medical condition, stress, regional speech pattern, learning a new language, slower pace of life, exhaustion, or natural formulation and thought processing speed. As I'm not qualified to address medical conditions, we'll focus on business and relationship conversational speed issues, which include dragging out each word or sentence, pausing too long or too frequently, and taking an excess amount of time to get to the point. As a result, the listener may get bored, lose interest, snap or twirl their finger to pick up the pace, or complete the speaker's sentences. Let's explore ways to keep the message moving so the audience stays engaged and interested in the brilliance of what you have to say. Here are some tips for talking faster. In the early days of celebrity chef cooking shows, Emeril Lagasse found his signature expression, boom. After several days of shooting multiple show episodes, the film crew started to get tired. To wake them up, he tossed a spice into the dish and shouted, boom! That attention-grabbing expression worked. If you need to pick up the pace, here are a few tips you can try. Energize your body by jumping up and down and laughing to get the blood and oxygen flowing. Walk quickly to the location where you're going to speak. If it's not a distraction, point your index fingers to the center of your body and rotate them in a circular manner. The faster the rotation, the more it will increase the pace. Care less. Pressure of perfection and significance can slow the pace. Shrug it off and trust that what you're going to say is okay. Vary your pace. Use an attention-grabbing statement at the beginning, slow down on important points, and quickly throw away information that people already know. Develop your own attention-grabbing signature movement, word, or sound to spice things up when audience attention starts waning. Here's something you can practice. Throughout this series, we're going to work on other ways to improve speech and pacing. For right now, let's practice each of these speech speed-up tips. Grab a book, magazine, junk mail, flyer, or anything with a paragraph or more of words. With your phone or other video or audio recording device, record or video yourself reading 30 to 60 seconds of that material. Then record yourself later after you've jumped up and down and started laughing. Another time where you're sitting in a different location, getting up and walking quickly to the area where you're going to read, rotating both your index fingers faster or slightly slower, changing tempo, and saying or doing something dramatic to grab attention. Thanks for joining me on the Real Talking Tips podcast. To find out more, check out my books and apps and visit my website, ElaineClarkVO.com. Let's stay in touch. Become part of the Real Talking Tips community. hit the subscribe button and use hashtag RealTalkingTips, hashtag Elaine Clark VO. You can also follow me on Twitter at Elaine Clark VO, Instagram ElaineClark.VO, and Facebook Elaine Clark Apps and Books. And don't forget to practice. It's all about communication. Go ahead, click the subscribe button.